Hi there, lovely Scorpios. This is your love reading for the first 10 days of February 24, and it's only for those of you who are dealing with someone or have someone on your mind. Bear in mind, this is not for my single Scorpios out there. Also, this will not resonate with everyone out there, this is collective reading. Also, the roles may be reversed because we are going to be talking about your person as well as yourself with regards to the connection. And finally, the signs I'll be mentioning maybe in your chart, in your person's chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, but also they may not be relevant at all since this is a collective reading. Let's start off with your person. So we have Ace of Swords, a lot of Ace of Swords going on for my lovely water signs. Seven of Pentacles, the Devil, Capricorn energy. You, on the other hand, you have Queen of Pentacles, might have Capricorn or Virgo in your chart. Nine of Swords, Hangman, this is Pisces. The challenge is the Eight of Cups, forgive me. Their next move towards you is the King of Wands, Aries. The outcome is the Seven of Swords. Now, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands, Leo energy. Someone just wants to be happy. Maybe someone is just working towards their happiness with or without this person, whoever this resonates with, okay? For the others of you, this may be someone who only wants the other person to see happy and joyful, yeah. Maybe this person coming in to make, let's call this you, because it should be you, but you'll know if the roles can be reversed. This person, they're doing some due diligence, they're working their A off, going towards the goal that will make you happy. The first impression that I'm getting. So let's see if this is even true. Ace of Swords. Now your person had an epiphany with regards to whatever it was. Something became quite clear to them. Let's see what this was. Three of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. Now at the bottom of the deck we have Queen of Cups. You, my dear friends, are the love of their lives. This is not just that, they feel like your love has healing properties. They want your love. They kind of can survive off your love alone. Forgive me for not being able to speak properly. So what it is that they had this realization, like a sudden epiphany about, it's about what is actually their success in life, you know. If they have been sort of dealing with a lot of things and thinking, yeah, I have to be successful in this or that or this or that, ultimately, where is my success? And I want to say with the Three of Pentacles for this person, it's being a part of the team, being on the same page with you, where you both can identify a goal, both equally sort of provide opinions or ways to implement that goal and actually and factually go for it. That's the success. But it took some time for this person to come to this realization, okay? They really love you, but they also want your love because they know that it's best. It has healing properties for them. They could have also made you sad in some shape or form. Let's talk about the Seven of Pentacles. Now, they are getting ready to work on this connection, to fully commit to it. Because you could have been together for a very long time and now it's time for this person to sort of, and they know this, that they want to nourish or cherish this connection, work on it just to see it grow further and further, where you both can build in a magnificent future together. Page of Pentacles, Three of Wands. For some of you, this person might be living at a distance. And they have to come in and get you, or come in and settle down with you, or come in, relocate with you, know, whatever it is. But what they have to do is they have to come in offer. So maybe you don't know any of this. I don't know why. I'm just looking at the Seven of Swords and I don't feel that it's a negative thing, but we're gonna see. It's like something that they've been doing in secrecy. If we go back to the overall energy, it's like they've been doing some serious work to manifest something this solid here, so that they can come in with an offer, but they might not be revealing this to you. But they, I think, have been doing their, I always, I don't know why I'm mentioning due diligence, but I somehow, especially with this energy here of Virgo, Knight of Pentacles in general, it's exactly that meticulous work, maybe absolutely slow, but still they are absolutely going after this, that something that will sort of, they can come with to you, that you might consider like a solid offer. That is also something that will allow both of you to work together and plan accordingly for the future. Okay, starting with this offer because they want to make you happy, but they are still in the process of getting to it. They know that they have to come to you with something solid, and maybe right now you don't even hear from this person. Maybe for some of you they are living at a distance. What you don't know is that they are doing everything in their power to secure that something that will be a good pledge, so to speak, for your future together. Okay, because they are focused on the connection that could have been a longer connection, or maybe you have been experiencing problems with a longer period of time, so much as 7 months or 7 even years, I don't know. But they know that they have to come to you solid with something that will allow both of you, 2 threes, to move forward, to build something together, to have this long-term kind of solid future together. Oh my God. And 4 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, which I forgot to mention. Like I said, you may think that this person is doesn't love you. You may think that they are definitely withdrawn, or they may be also doing this because they think you embody that energy yourself. Maybe you, I don't know why, but I think when we go to the Romance Angels Oracle cards, I would not be surprised if we get a deception card, someone wearing a false mask, because maybe both of you are wearing false masks in this situation, pretending like you don't care. If it's not that, then maybe you think that they just don't care. But you don't know things that's going on behind the curtains as well, I must tell you. And also they might think that you don't care. This is being emotionally reserved, protecting your heart. Let's move on. The Devil. This person knows that they have some serious work ahead of them, and that's what they have been doing. There is a shadow work that they have been doing. Now, the Devil can represent a variety of things. I don't know your exact situation, but there is such a variety. I mean, I might give you a few examples, but there could be anything and everything. With the Devil comes toxicity, of which, whatever toxicity, something that comes, for example, within this person, the toxicity that can come with regards to their surrounding, the toxicity of people around them that sort of found a way to sort of make the relationship toxic. Moving on. This could be about addictions. This could be about materialistic tendencies. This could be about manipulative traits of this person. Maybe they have lied, trying to manipulate you, trying to manipulate the situation. Maybe they are being manipulated by a third-party situation. This could be romantic or otherwise. It could be family, it could be friends. So what I'm trying to get at here, there is a lot of shadow work and a lot of toxicity that this person has to now sort through. That's what I'm trying to say. But you'll know your particular story if this even resonates. Okay, one more. Shuffle, and we have what? The Page of Swords. 7 of Swords. Yep. Yeah. This person could have manipulated you. This person could have been conniving. This person could have been immature as well. There is a sense of immaturity when they communicated to you at one point in time, or maybe, always, or maybe in certain situations they were always immature, or at least you thought them as someone who was immature. They could have been doing something behind your back, and that's that shadow work. That's that facing the harsh reality of what they had done. They could, you know what, doing something behind one's back could also be a lot of things. Don't always go towards third party situations. I mean, these could have been the case, but this could be just straight up lying or omitting the truth or saying things that you don't mean or saying one thing, thinking another, doing the third. You know, they could have been, like, it could have been a lot of things just because they were immature. And now they're facing the consequences of such behavior. And they are forced to deal with their shadow self, is what I'm trying to tell you. Okay. Moreover, Five of Swords. Oh my God, a lot of swords for this person. This person could be very much in their headspace. This kind of energy could be overthinking things, and maybe their headspace is, as such, could also be something that contributed to the toxicity. You know, if you have someone who always is negative, who's always trying to find some sort of obstacles, who's always overthinking things to the point where they forgot why they even started to think about it, and then forget their train of thoughts and maybe do something completely different. You know, but this person could have been very stubborn. There could also be a shadow self, someone who was used to manipulate or who acquired the taste to manipulate, thinking that you might not perhaps even see through them. Maybe they had not always been like that. I don't know. It could be so many things. Maybe this is about them always trying to sort of being stubborn. It's my way or highway, but also manipulate things so that they can win. Whereas, you know what, with the Five of Swords, especially not to mention the devil, but with the Five of Swords, even if you do win, it's a shallow victory because, like, what's the purpose? You're alone. There's no one on the battlefield to celebrate the win over. It's called a shallow or empty victory. So they have a lot of journey ahead of them. First of all, to do something to come up with something that you will find worthwhile when they come with that particular offer. And second of all, they have to work on themselves. That's where we are going back to this epiphany. At least they had an epiphany about what was wrong. Okay, I'm being overly dramatic, sorry. I don't know why. I just sometimes get carried away with these cards. Let's move on, my beautiful Scorpios. Let's talk about the Queen of Pentacles. You are definitely kind of in your game, like at the top of your game. Like you're in... Like, this doesn't disturb you at all. It feels like you even closed your eyes towards this person in some shape or form. Like, you know what? There is this expression, boo, you do you. It's sort of the idea that I'm getting, like, you know what, I'm fine without you. I'm fine with myself. I may be working on my money. I don't have the time for this BS. Maybe you've put me through quite a lot over the years. I told you this could have lasted for a long time. You know, maybe a lot of years or even months, years, whatever. It's like, you know what, and in this picture here, and I'm just now looking at the picture itself, this is Mother of Pentacles, also Queen of Pentacles, you know, the same, but this one has a child in it. So maybe you are a parent figure and you have to focus on your child. You have to find your own, you have to ground yourself and be absolutely grounded for your child or children. You don't want to be disturbed with this devil, because you may have been disturbed by it for a long time and it's like no more. We have the Strength again, not again, sorry. This is Leo energy. It's like admitting to yourself that you've been patient for a very long period of time, my friends. Okay? Capricorn, Virgo could be also some relevant. Maybe you have those in your chart. Okay? Maybe Scorpio is not your sun sign. So either way, if this resonates, you'll know. Once again, Virgo, like a very prominent Virgo for you Scorpios. You might have a Virgo in your chart, and very prominent one. Anyway, Knight of Pentacles. You yourself are like, you're doing your thing. It's like, boo, you do you, and I'm gonna do me. And this is what you've been doing, focusing on your goals, on where you want to go, and there is nothing that will stop you. It seems like, it feels like if you're on board, it's fine. If you're not, you're not. I'm just happy with myself. It's time for me to focus on myself. Anyway, Nine of Swords. So there are times, I must tell you, that you are really overthinking this thing that happened. It might have been painful, especially with the Devil energy, with this immaturity, with the Ace of Swords, with the Seven of Swords, of them being, if nothing else, liars, not to mention whatever else might be there. And you do have some, especially at night, maybe thoughts, negative ones, where you are becoming more anxious. But I'm not afraid for you. I feel like with everything I've said here, it's like these are just bits and pieces. And trust me, I must tell you one thing. It's gonna pass. And I think this will happen less and less. Don't even ask why I'm saying this. You have it. You have it. Yeah, Nine of Wands, and we have the Five of Cups. Okay, to clarify the Nine of Swords with the Six of Pentacles, that is at the bottom of the deck. What you wanted in your life with this person is for them to be equally invested in the connection as you were. But you were hurt by this person over and over and over again. They've spilled these cups. They treated you as someone who will always be there. And now, sometimes, usually at night, you maybe are overthinking on these elements of what had transpired in the situation before. And all you wanted was to both of you on the same page, investing the same amount of effort into making this happen, and investing the same amount of love even for some of you. What they did, they were nonchalant, they were immature, they didn't have any realization of what teamwork is or being in a connection is. They lied. For some of you may have cheated. They manipulated. Maybe they themselves were the victims of manipulation. Who knows? But still, this mirrored onto your connection. But we have the Hangman that follows, and I'm loving this. That's a 3. That's your own progress. That's why I said this will not happen. This will be happening. This even now happens from time to time, but I believe that it will be happening less and less. Why we have the Hangman? It's like, you know what? It's time for a fresh perspective. I don't want to dwell on the negativities. I have to let it go, or let them go. Something's got to give, and I'm not going to waste my time on the negative things and the things other people or this person did to me. It's their thing. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Oh, what's happening? So we have Five of Swords, which for whichever reason came out in reverse, because I always have these in the upright. And the Eight of Cups. It's like, here's the thing. I'm done trying to make this person change the mind, or being less rigid, or being less stubborn. I'm effing over it. And I don't want to think about it anymore. What's done, it's done. It has been done. I already left. What else is there? So this will happen less and less. Let's have one more for the Hangman. I think the reading is a little bit long. So we have Ace of Cups. Yeah, it's like, you know what? And it almost transcends you wanting to have love from a different person or a new person. For me, it's like, you know what? I have to start loving myself first. And also this could indicate, you know what? I was, overthinking things that I cannot control. It's time for me to stop it. I have to let it go. I feel constricted in this situation. I need to love myself first for me to allow a new love to come in. Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck for the Ace of Cups. Because it's time for you to prioritize even your train of thoughts. Like, do not dwell on the negativities. What's done, it's done. It was their fault. It was whatever, everything that I'd said. Let's move on. Okay. When it comes to the challenges, Eight of Cups. So, if you have already walked away, now this person, and especially if we're looking at this row here, is very challenged with the fact that you not just left, they might be also afraid that you are already exploring new horizons. Okay, the Lovers, Gemini energy to clarify this, and we have the Queen of Wands. This one wanted to come out because I took it by chance, so I'm going to take it. Maybe it will prove itself valuable. And Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay, now let's go back to the overall energy. They are doing something, you don't know about it, but they are doing something. They want to make you happy. They want to make you happy because maybe they haven't seen you happy in a long while. I don't know. So here's the thing. They definitely want this connection. They are fighting for it. They want to make you happy. Okay? But this person has an issue with self-imposed limitations. Maybe they drove you away, Maybe there were things that they were lying about because they wanted to keep you around. But the reason why they lied to you was not because they wanted to lie to you, but because they were afraid to actually do what they were saying they're going to do. So this is someone who could have had problems with self-imposed limitations, which is really sad. And now, once you left, now they are afraid, not just that they will not kind of catch up with you, but that they could be also afraid that you're already exploring new horizons. And let me tell you why I'm saying this. You left this situation. There is sun here, new horizons. Look at this. And you're walking right towards that. And this is their fear. Because I believe that you've already walked away. So they are dealing with this. That's why they are going through everything that I've said to make you happy again, to fight for you. But this is their fear, and also this victim or lack mentality energy that this person may have. Okay, and not to mention with the Seven of Cups that they might be emotionally overwhelmed. I don't know if you know this, but they definitely are in this situation. Because they have to struggle with two things at once. And I told you that here. They have to struggle with finding the right offer, solid one to come to you, but they also have to fight with all the toxicity that we talked about. Okay, and this is something that is, and also now they have to fight with the fear that you might be already exploring new horizons or new love opportunity. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Now, what's happening with them? You might be dealing with an Aries, King of Wands, or they could have Aries in their chart, but they are coming in, braver as ever, to tell you something. They could have been saving money or working. They could be independent contractors so that they can make something out of that, maybe earn some money, I don't know, for some of you, to perhaps invest in something. But I think that this time around they are much braver than they used. Forgive me. So we have the World, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius energy. We have the Fool, Pisces energy. And we have the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. They want to reconcile. They are coming in strong. They're coming in brave. They're ready to lead the way. They could have saved some money or worked their A off to make something out of themselves professionally as well, because these are independent contractors or whatever, career-oriented persons mostly. Why? But here's the thing. it's not just about that. They want to use this so that you can have, the two of you, a much better next chapter. So they want to give you something that they weren't able to give you before, but now they are. It's not the same old story. It's a new cycle with a chapter within the same cycle, and it's an absolute clean slate for them. They could have been, like I said, this is a lack mentality, worrisome sort of energy, afraid of their own shadow, but it's like no more. I'm ready for the new chapter, and I have to take risks, but now I'm not afraid anymore. I'm just jumping in on faith alone. So you may, and also it's interesting, there is a lion here behind them. So this person could have been a scaredy cat in some shape or form. Now they are not anymore. Why? They want to reconcile with you, but they also want to put some roots with you. For some of you, this is about putting down some roots as well. Okay. Seven of Swords in the outcome. Now, I don't know what this is. I hope that this is something good. For some of you, this may come as a surprise. They have been planning this for a longer period of time and maybe doing something. But it might come to you as a sort of a surprise because they never said a word of it. That's what I'm choosing to believe at this moment. Let's see. The Death card, Scorpio energy. Five of Pentacles. I'm loving this. Five of Wands in reverse. And the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. This is Pisces energy. This is Scorpio energy. Okay, so what you didn't know is that this person was going through such a transformation, my lovely Scorpios, because they were getting ready for the new chapters of their life. They have been doing this in secrecy, but what it was is they did everything. This could be the part of transformation. Not to be the scary cat, and I'm sorry that I'm saying this, especially if you're a cross watcher. Not to be always trying to find excuses for your fears of challenges on the path towards betterment. So this person has been transforming, without you knowing that at all. And now this, for the first time, and I told you, with their next move towards you, for the first time, they are willing to overcome the challenges and obstacles instead of be afraid of them, in order to make whatever it is that they want to make happen with you. And they're listening to their gut feeling, to their intuition. They're no more overthinking. And also what I want to say with this card is that they are not allowing other people anymore to dictate their moves or decisions. This is just them. Like, they're listening to their intuition and every cell of their body. And they are also overcoming drastically the fact, that they were lying, that they were deceiving in some shape or form. It's no more. And if they were afraid of something, they are no longer afraid. They're going to move mountains to get to you. That's the expression, because they want to make you happy. And I also want to say that that's for the cross watchers out there. If you are willing to do this ASAP, because this person has already walked away, and you might be even true about them already exploring new horizons. So do hurry up. Let's have a final message for my lovely Scorpios from the Romance Angels Oracle cards. For those Scorpios this resonated with, any messages for my lovely Scorpios? I love Scorpios. You are so, I don't know, good-hearted persons, always optimistic, trying to find the best in people. Now, I may be addressing also some of you who have Scorpio in your chart, but these are good traits to sort of have, just so you know. And I know a lot of Scorpios, and I really admire them. Most of them are in my closest vicinity. So can we have a message for my lovely Scorpios who this resonated with? I don't know why they are not working with me right now, but I assume they will soon enough. I like flyers. I don't like to take cards on my own when it comes to this particular deck, because this has to be, you know, organic, legit. An interesting story you have here. So you're dealing with someone who now has to deal with 2 or 3 things simultaneously. While I'm shuffling, to recap, okay, and no, I don't have to shuffle anymore, and I don't have to recap. But definitely, they have to deal with the fear of you walking away, exploring new horizons. They have to try and find the proper offer, a solid one to come to you with, and they have to work on their shadow self and overcome whatever toxicity is that they have inside and outside of them. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Some of you, like I said, that's what you've been doing here with this, like, you know what, I'm doing me. I'm doing me, and I'm happy with being me. So once you love yourself first, it's quite normal that, you know, that particular self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. But I think for this person even more so. And attraction, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So I think that's what you've been doing, deciding to let go of the negatives, the past, the overthinking. You're doing yourself, you're trying to relax, and that will allow that attraction to happen, okay, for you, my friends. And I think that you have already started loving yourself first. Everything else will just come in naturally. Listen, this is all I have for you. Um, please stay strong. I wish you all the best, and until the next time, bye.